just a video on domain name investing. There's a lot of, in 2021 alone, Google has bought. This is in the last. Google has bought Navigator.com, which is a one-word website address. Rumour has it that Microsoft have just launched a brand called Loop, LOOP.com. Well, we don't know if they've got the .com, but the .com has changed its ownership. We think it's changed ownership this year, and it's currently at a brand website. Yeah, or at the well, it's basically Loop.com. We think has changed hands, and Microsoft in the same year that Microsoft has a brand called Loop.com. Right? Now, if you as a domain owner, it doesn't matter, not the particular domain, but if you had a domain name, and Facebook has rebranded this year from Facebook to Meta, right? META, but they already owned the company within Facebook already owned Meta.com, so they could. Right? They didn't have to pay a fortune for it. I don't know apart from what they paid for originally, but so Microsoft, Google, and Facebook have all bought domain names, or rebranded to domain names within 2021. Microsoft is worth just about nearly $2 trillion, which is about 1.5 trillion pounds, right? E.g., 1.5 thousand million. If you knew that was the buyer, how much would you charge for the domain name or the website address that they wanted? Google's worth 1.6 trillion, 1.8 trillion or something. And Facebook is worth 900 billion, which is almost a trillion, right? And they realise the power and the value of domain names, premium at oneword.com, right? If you had it at oneword.com and you knew that either Microsoft, Facebook or Google was the buyer, potential interested buyer, wouldn't you charge a few quid? Considering they're worth a few quid? If they wanted what you've got and you didn't want to sell, they would have to offer you some silly amount of money to actually tempt you to buy, tempt you to sell. And if you kept saying no, that would annoy them even more, and they'd have to make an even bigger offer. That's the main name investing for you. And when you knew they couldn't go anywhere else but you can just say, you can almost tell them that. The Facebook, Google, right? You can't go anywhere else, you want the .com, so let's just say you own the .com, you could say, well, I own the .com, you can't go anywhere else, and it's not for sale, what are you going to do about it? And there's nothing they can do. That is the main name investing. It almost happened to me once. I owned a .legal domain name. Yeah. Well, I previously owned the website address sports.legal. I used to own it. I registered it. I pre-registered it before it even became available. It's like a back or whatever. I actually made sure that I pre-registered that as soon as I knew it was available. I paid about 30 quid for it, but I couldn't afford to pay the 30 quid to renew it the next year, right? And it's been bought by a big company, yeah? With big dough. Had I have actually paid 30 quid, would they have actually made me an offer for it? Because it's still used now, 3 or 4 years down the road, they still use it. It's a good website if you ever go on it. I would never be able to make that website, but that's what they make. Would you be able to turn down the offer? Or would you say, no thank you? I was almost there once. And I hope I'm there again, in a similar situation, where I can say, no thank you, it's not for sale. All good fun, domain name investing.